Okay, but we gotta go say. Go potty. Come on, baby. Waypoint, how you doing, Glenn? Welcome, welcome. I just got done feeding Mia and letting her in and out, and it is cold, cold, cold here. Gonna get really cold. Good girl. Yes, you are. I know. I know. I know. Lay down. Lay down. Yep, no giggles. I don't know where oh, I think he's on a cruise. His mother took him and his wife on a cruise, I think. So he's out cruising, as it may be. Yes, yes, Russell, that's very true. Very true. As you can see, it's a little bit windy here. Cold and windy. The we'll see who shows up and when they show up and if they show up. Joe flying the Neo. Yep, that's very true. The don't know what we're going to do here. If nobody shows up, will be a very short show today. But it is Friday, and I think people got things they were doing, and I don't blame them for that. Here comes Mr. Joe.
What's up?
Hey, what's up with you?
I got back from flying. Just put up a video that's gonna go up in about 5 minutes that everybody needs to watch. Wasn't pretty, let's put that one.
Little short one or what?
No, it's 4 minutes. But it wasn't pretty. Like I said, I was gonna do a power loop going through one of those, after I came out of one of those little gazebo things.
Yeah.
I was 15 feet out of it when I did the power loop and wound up right on top. And I had to do the walk of shame, and Johnny was there, and Johnny tried to jump. It was hanging on the edge. Johnny was trying to jump up, and you could tell white man can't jump.
Yeah.
It was not pretty. Let's put it that way. It was not pretty, but we made a joke out of it, you know.
Sure.
And then I took the Neo and flew the Neo around the first pole, run right into another pole. I said, "What are you talking?" I mean, I said, "How? How did I hit that?" You know.
Is it windy there, Joe?
Yeah, it was. The wind did it, I think.
Yeah.
And then I took they had benches out there. Guy says, "Go under the bench live." I'm going under the bench, and he goes right into the bench. I said, "I'll give up." Anybody? Did you fly it?
Yep.
What do you think?
And I posted it,
No, I didn't see it.
and it's windy,
Well, did it work?
but I posted it anyway. And
So what does that mean? It mean it didn't work?
no, it worked. But it was like at the end, I cut off the end of it because I put my hand up for it to land in my hand, and it came down, but I got the controller in the other hand, and so I kind of bobbled it, you know.
Well, I said, yeah, it looked 2 minutes. Well, you flew it around inside, huh?
No, that's why I started. I walked it out.
Okay. He got snow on the ground.
Oh boy.
Well, it looks pretty stable even with the wind.
Yeah, because it's gusting right now. In fact, if you look, they're not showing it, but look at the river, how
Yeah, I can see it.
rough it
But I'm
is.
looking at the video, and the video, you got a squirrel on it, there.
Yep, his tail.
Yeah, I saw the squirrel. But I'm looking at the video, the wind was blowing with and it looks like it's pretty stable. Yeah, that don't look bad, Paul.
Yep.
But like I said, I don't know if you can make it around a ship.
I don't, well, certain
On
times,
on a calm day, maybe.
yes, not on a regular day. Here comes Dominic.
Hello. Any word on the flip yet?
Yeah, you already flew it.
Oh, okay, good. Because I watched a little bit of the earlier show to see if I could get information that you got it. Oh, that's good.
I showed up here at about 12:15 today.
12:15. I'm trying to work out. That'd be about 4.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad, Bob. It really doesn't.
4:15 a.m. That'd be 4:15 a.m. my time.
And I'm looking at the video in 1080. You didn't upload it in 4K.
Nope.
4K would have looked better.
I don't know how to change all that stuff.
Yeah. Friday night tech talk.
I just fly it, Joe. You know what I mean?
We've been Friday morning tech too. So.
Yeah, I know. I watched a bit of the earlier show. So.
And Paul's out there in short sleeves
hi,
Don. Snow.
Hi, Russell.
Oh,
hi,
yeah.
Brian.
27 degrees, Joe.
27, God, that 27 degrees, that's what we're going for today. Oh, sorry. That's
You're
27 Fahrenheit. That's
yeah,
what?
27
Minus
Fahrenheit.
2, minus 3, my numbers.
Yeah.
Hello, Brenda.
Brenda,
And you've
Brenda,
got
Brenda.
and you've got the Stream Time Live working in the background. I watched a bit of that earlier too. And what I'm doing? What am I doing? Okay.
Yeah, the video looked pretty good.
Mm,
Well, yeah, the one in the house, Joe, I had it in my hand. I was walking it out.
Yeah. Now it might be when you what I want to say, if you got 4K on the drone set to be doing in 4K 60 or whatever, I would film in 4K 60.
Okay.
4K 60 will give you better transitioning, like turns and everything. But I would but when you download it, when you put it into your program, what do you use to edit? Movie Maker?
Yeah.
It may not do anything, but it might not give you any more than 1080. I don't know. But it should have a setting. It's when you export it, you should be able to set it to 4K or 1080 or whatever and see what it's set on. You might have a drop down menu.
Yeah.
Because I do 4K on everything coming out, and I just realized all these videos I've been putting out, I could actually bump them up a little more, and I haven't been doing it. So now I'm bumping them up to the highest resolution, everything. St. Ernest. Oh Lord, am I leaving or what? I got a
What?
call from heaven, St. Ernest.
Wow.
I guess I'm going. That's it. Said, be prepared to go. I have been prepared. Now, I thought I got hurt a little while ago.
What
I
happened?
took, well, I'm sitting here and I take one of the flights to take the card out of the thing, slips out my hand, falls, I can't find it. So I knew it fell under the desk. Like I heard it hit, and it went somewhere under the desk.
I hate
So I
that.
can't find it. So I moved everything. I moved my chair out of the way, and I'm looking at everything, and I think, well, I don't see it. I forgot to move my chair, and I went to sit down.
Whoa.
All I'm doing, I went from a standing to a sitting position on the floor.
Not good, Joe.
Oh, broke my coccyx.
Oh, been there, done that.
I may not have broke it, but I think I bruised it.
Yep, I've done that.
This sucker hurts.
I tell you.
Man, all my back crack, everything. I
Oh.
feel a little bit up in the back. So you like the thing, right? So far?
So far. But
Well, that's
like
a-
you said, I know that I can't fly it in like the air too in the winds.
Well, if you ever think about going out there, make sure there's no wind, no more than about maybe 8 to 10 miles an hour. I think you'd be safe there, but I would make sure you got a full battery. And I would make sure you got it set to return to home. And then before you even do that, if you ever think about it, make sure you fly it around there a lot, get used to it. Just go outside and fly it for a battery or two. Just keep doing that every day. You'll get used to it. Let me see how big that thing is.
About the size of a Mini 2. I've actually held one.
Where you held one at the DJI store?
Yep.
Oh, you
They had a
cheap.
demo. They had a demo model. And I spoke to the chap there, and he'd flown it, and he said it's very much like the Mini 2.
But
Yeah,
it's got the
that's
Mini
that's
4
what
camera.
Carl's saying. It was like, just like flying a mini.
Mini 2, Mini 4K, Mini 2 SE, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
But that style, yeah, flies
So
like that.
what about the Mini 3 Pro? Is it like that?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's like all the minis.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've only flown a Mini 2 and a Mavic 3.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying. I was telling Johnny today. I said I could see it if they'd have remote ID on it. Because then I
There
could
must
take
be
it.
some way of they
Well,
must
according,
be.
yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say they must be playing for that, meaning that they've got a firmware update, or this is just a test case to see if that
Right.
style will work. And if it is, then you'll have a Flip 2, a Flip 3, a Flip 4. I think what they're doing is testing the market to see if something that is foldable, like foldable that way rather than folding the wings in, if that sells and if it's popular, then they'll build,
Yeah.
this could be the new mini line.
Yep.
Well, here's my deal. According to Johnny, he said Lauren up in Canada said that it is built in, it's just not turned on.
That's what I'm thinking too. And they wouldn't
So
answer my question when I asked that, but at the same time, I'm asking, an Australian and American question.
Yeah, because you see, that's my thing. I'm gonna ask him about it because I'm gonna have to send him a message to ask him. I'll say, because look, as a Portal 107, I will buy it tomorrow to replace my Mini 3 Pro because of the better camera and the fact that it would be easier for me to carry that with me with the
It seems
controller.
that he said it seems to have a little bit more stability in the wind.
Yeah, it does. And other people were talking about the sound of it. I didn't see the sound any harsher than the.
It's actually, from what I was told, the sound is just a little bit lighter than the Neo.
than the Neo.
Yeah, if you go to Nobby Green's channel, he's got the decibel readings on him. I think it was like 65, 75, and 80 something. I think there was 70 right in the middle. But Dominic, when you get a chance, that video I put out, it just went out. So
Yeah.
if you look at it, look at the thumbnail, you'll see Johnny and I in the top corner. I'll put it this way. It was too funny. I came out of one of those little gazebo things and did a power loop.
Hey Joe,
Yeah,
there's the
that's
wind.
too windy. Yeah, that's too windy. That's 25, 30. But as they had all these little gazebos and we were flying through them. And as I come out of the
Yeah, 30
last
I bet.
one, I get about 10 feet out and I decided to do a power loop. Needless to say, we had to do a walk of shame. Had to get up on top of the roof to get it. The ND filter was off too, Paul.
What's that?
The ND filter came off too.
Oh,
So I
did
had
it?
the Mavic 3 up looking for it. And I saw it on top of the roof. So I hovered above it and blew it off. So I got my ND filter back to.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I, like I said, we went over. I took the Neo, flew around the first pole, and crashed into the second pole. God darn. I had 3 crashes today.
Wow.
2 with the Neo, 1 with the Avata 2. And then Johnny tried to get me to fly on the bench. I said, "Oh hell no! I've crashed enough. Not doing it again."
It sounds to me like Johnny just wants to see you crash.
He was doing it live. What are you talking about? He's trying to get views. And Justin popped in there and made a sly remark.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I can't remember what the remark was, but it wasn't that good. I will put it like this: it made me look for the duck.
Yeah.
But we
Well,
had we had a good time.
I'm gonna wait a little bit and then I'll show everybody that, the video that I made.
Yeah, I was trying to keep mine as close to 3 minutes I could, but it run. Oh, Johnny says, Avada 2 coming through. Watch out, Captain Joe. On this one thing, his video. Boy, he got home and put those videos up quick. Yeah, Johnny's on. Johnny, I saw that, Johnny.
Hmm.
Hey, Johnny, I put it up today. I'm gonna put it on your site. We gonna do that before I gotta leave.
I've just noticed the commentary there. Mark, it's 460992 because it's asking for a passcode. Hello, Mark.
Hi, Dominic. Thanks. Couldn't
No
remember
worries.
what it was.
I use it so often, so I just remember it. Is there any video that goes with this?
Can
I
you
Another
see it?
video.
Something right at my end then. I can't see anything.
Okay, let me start it up again.
Something wrong at my end then. If anybody
No.
can see it.
No,
No one can see it?
all I can see is a grey
Gray
screen
screen.
from writing on it.
Yeah, okay then. Oh, good. I thought there was something wrong with me.
I wonder what's wrong with it, Joe?
Did you
I
take
don't
the
know.
lens cap off?
No, 'cause I had to edit it. It's,
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Maybe when you rendered it, something went wrong.
don't know.
He had it.
Do you have the raw video? I was going to say show the raw video, and then it might have been something when you rendered it out of Windows Movie Maker that went wrong.
No, he's uploaded it to what's it?
He uploaded it. It's on the web.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's on YouTube.
I'll go and have a look. Yeah.
Go, I think. Can you see that?
No,
Yes. I was
I don't
curious.
see it.
I can.
Yeah, I don't see any.
That's curious.
Let me make sure I'm not.
I can see,
Yeah, I see it.
can
I see
see
it.
it. Can see it on Zoom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, got it. Yeah.
Can see it on YouTube now. It's arrived on my telly.
It was windy.
But what? It was windy indoors.
Yeah, if it's windy indoors, you got a problem. Oh,
Yeah, they got a squirrel up there. His
Look at that
tail's-
squirrel. Watch that squirrel.
yeah, go and annoy the squirrel. Send him some peanuts. Here
That's
comes
the schoolyard behind the house.
and you said it was windy.
Yeah.
Hi, Lance.
You couldn't tell. You could not tell.
Boy, that side to side stuff is the wind.
Yeah.
Hey, it doesn't look that bad. You gotta be kidding me. Johnny done put the walk of shame up already.
Yes.
Hmm. Can you
Yeah,
find
that
that
video looks good. The,
RC2?
the picture.
I think it comes out well. Now to negotiate the minefield of the trees.
Three-in wires.
Yeah.
I
And
gotta
you've got
come down in
no
between the
obstacle
wires.
avoidance.
It's done
Well,
well.
it has
because
optical assistance.
Oh,
It's done well because it's not
assistance avoidance close enough. Yeah, you've done well.
it's not overexposed, even with all that white snow and
Yeah.
sky.
And that was just,
Yeah,
and
no, it
that's
looks
just
pretty
on
good.
auto. You haven't played with
Mm.
any
Yeah,
of
that's
the,
auto.
yeah, that's what I mean. You haven't played with any of the functions.
And was that the RC2 you were using?
Yeah. Here you go, Paul. Johnny got this up fast. Let me get it.
Oh, this is the walk of shame?
Yeah, hold on a minute. I'm gonna go back and put it on with the sound. Okay.
Joe, where you going?
Look.
Joe, where you going?
He enjoys that.
Yeah.
That was the second crash. That was the Neo. The Neo.
The Neo. What mine was, just so everybody knows, was I got the flip today at just a little afternoon. So that was the first flight with it. And I was using the smart controller. The RC2.
Had fun today, Johnny. Even if you laughed at me. 'Cause I had a chance to laugh at you too.
Did he crash?
No. He just told me, he said he just watched it. He said it was cool video. I'm gonna put it in a chat, but don't watch it here because it's like it says 4 minutes long. Just let them go look at it on their own. They can laugh on their own.
Hi guys,
Good
How you
evening.
doing?
you want to see what I got today?
What?
I don't think I'm
Whiteboard.
don't think I'm compensating for anything.
Oh,
Look.
yeah, you got it there.
Look at the size of that whiteboard.
Yes.
Boy, is that compensated.
Hello, Randy.
Aren't you still on the clock?
Yes.
Mhm.
And the second I get work to do, I'm going to put you on mute.
Yeah.
What do you work till 6, Don, or what?
To 5.
Yeah, 40
Oh,
minutes.
that's right, you're Central Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 40 minutes.
And in honor of the shape Joe is in, I'm making sloppy joes for dinner.
Sloppy
Yeah.
Joe. There you go, Joe.
That's all right.
I'm waiting for the
I'll let you
finger.
have that one.
Where's my
I know,
duck?
Lance-
Where's my
Lance-
duck?
Lance is
No,
gonna
I'll let
be
you have 'em.
having pizza tonight.
No, well, I
I'm
had
starting
pizza.
too much to go get the duck.
I had
Oh,
pizza
God.
for dinner last night.
I had leftover pizza.
Well, I'm making sloppy joes for the family. They're going to go up and help cook hamburgers up at the lodge. So I don't know what I'm going to actually have.
I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna have tonight after the game.
I'm guessing something with pickled jalapenos on it.
Not if I could help it.
That's what was missing from my pizza last night.
What
I
time
had
you
it-
came, Joe?
Jalapenos.
I added
6. I gotta leave here in about a half hour.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I added some more pickled jalapenos onto the 3 pieces of pizza I had left from last night for tonight. So it had lots of jalapeno on it.
I had pizza last week that had, it was, where did we get that?
I
My
ran
wife
it.
stopped and got it somewhere and I don't remember where she got it. She got, oh, I know where we got it. It was up at,
Brandy, what's
Bill.
up? Brian.
it's not
Brenda,
it's not a franchisor. It's just an
Dusty.
individual pizza shop. And we got a barbecue
Lance,
pizza,
Johnny,
and it had diced
JP.
up jalapenos on it. So it didn't have big slices. It had those slices, but they were chopped up small. So it
Yeah.
was
Yeah, yeah,
infused in
yeah.
pizza, which is so much better than having
Because
a
it
single
infuses
slice.
the flavor, yeah.
Yeah, puts it all the way through the slice. So
Yeah, I cut them up into really small and just sprinkle them on.
Oh, I got my pickled jalapenos are sliced anyway.
Yeah, but I cut them up even further.
yeah, this place had them cut up even further. If you come across a
Yeah.
slice of jalapeno, it's kind of spread out in the
Love
pizza,
it,
but and you might not get jalapeno in every bite.
Exactly. That's what I've learned.
I pretty much did. I put that much on it.
So you loaded the jalapeno peppers.
Yeah.
Oh, did you do this after it was cooked?
No, I put it on and then cooked it with them on it. Well, just
Gotcha.
reheated it. I already had jalapenos on it from the shop, but I ate half of it last night. And then on tonight's half, I just piled an extra load of jalapenos on them when I warmed them up in the air fryer.
I think I'm gonna have to put. It's a bit. How far is Jasper? Let me look here, because that might be this spring a good dune buggy drive.
But use the excuse of taking the buggy out for a drive to go and get a pizza.
Well,
Taking the
yeah.
boogie- Taking the boogie?
Good idea. Yeah, I reckon that's a good enough excuse.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah, that's doable. I wouldn't go that way. That's the fastest way, but we don't want to go the highway. We want to go the back way here. Let me see how far that is. About half an hour, about 22 miles.
It'll be cold by the time you get home. You'll have to
Yeah.
eat while you're there.
Well, yeah, it's a restaurant, sit down restaurant,
All right.
and it might not be cold by the time I get home because by then I'm going to have my box built.
Ah.
So if I put the pizza in fresh, get a small pizza, put it in there fresh, and like put a blanket on top and a blanket on bottom, I could drive home and still have it relatively warm.
Or get one of those thermal insulation bags.
Well,
Yeah.
blankets would do the same thing.
Kind of.
No,
Not-
it would do the
not-
same thing. I used to
not-
deliver pizzas.
Not as good as the ones with the silver foil on the inside.
The specially insulated ones that you actually
Yeah.
can actually purchase from
Mhm.
Uber Eats or whatever you call them
Oh, yeah.
over there.
Yeah, I used to work at Pizza Hut and we delivered. And
Yeah.
Actually, mine's mainly for putting cold stuff in.
So
Yeah.
When I
so
buy,
all I need to do to match that is get myself over at Walmart in the camping aisle a insulated thermal blanket like the little foil thing.
Yeah.
Put a blanket down, put the foil around it, put another blanket on top, and I've got a pizza bag.
yeah, that
Mm.
works.
That works.
Yep, that does work.
Yeah, we've got a place called BCF Boating, Camping and Fishing, and I generally go in there and I get lost in there and just look at all the stuff I need to get because then I can just load myself up with all accessories.
Yeah, I look at stuff. It's like I have not been hiking in years, and I still want to. I have a brand new hammock that I want to take out, an open face hammock that I want to take out and set up my gear and get my rig set up, but I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't done that in years either.
And I have a perfect spot there between the two towns here. There's a walking trail that no one really goes to. That I could go that way, walk off that walking trail, 100 feet, nobody would know I was there.
Mm. Yeah, we've got a number of spots like that.
And in the winter, I could actually go over there and go just on the other side of that of a drop off to where there's a small. It's a creek that doesn't always run. It's that kind of a creek, and usually in the summer, full of mosquitoes because it just holds water.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
in the winter, it'd be perfect.
yeah. It's exactly the same here. I've got no more than probably about a 5-minute walk, and I've got one of the most famous rivers in Melbourne, the Yarra River, and you just walk along that, and it's a really relaxing sort of thing where you just sit there and forget about everything.
So Joe, who's playing tonight? Girls
The
or
town
boys?
of Amite, it's north of Johnny. The high school's playing the girls. Just one
Johnny's
game. It's
playing the
always,
girls, what?
Amite is a town by Johnny.
Oh,
It's
It-
coming down to play us.
what's the name of Amite?
Amite. They call it Amite.
Amy.
And they're pretty good.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, and they're pretty good too. So it'll be a good game tonight. The funny part about it, the boys play a meet also today, and it's supposed to be 7 o'clock out here. For some reason, it's over there. So it should have been the boys, then the girls, then the boys. That's how they usually do it, but they're
Yeah.
playing over there. And it's the first time that's happened. Usually that doesn't happen like that.
Wow.
And she couldn't answer, she had no idea why it was.
Was what it was, huh?
Yep. The hell is that thing? I just put this thing on her. It makes me mad when that happens. Yeah. Well, tell you what. They need to they lost. Quit being a sore loser.
Yeah.
Now the new rhetoric is all he's doing is putting all these people together that have money. They're trying to make more money.
Really?
Yeah, that's the new agenda that everybody's saying the exact same words. The new talking
Is there
point.
some?
They sent out
Is
they
there,
sent out cards
there's
to
something
everybody.
wrong with making money?
No, they made money.
Yeah, I know.
Guarantee you Pelosi makes money.
Yeah,
Guarantee you Hunter Biden made money.
yeah.
There is something wrong with the way they make money.
Them. It's always the pot calling the kettle black. I'm telling you. It's gonna be so cold. They're gonna do the inauguration inside now. I know.
So the Equal Rights Amendment, Biden's pushing to get made as the 28th Amendment to the Constitution.
What'd you say? I didn't hear.
What's that?
I didn't hear what you said.
I said Biden has just made the statement that while he's president, it should be the Equal Rights Amendment that 38 states have passed should now be constitutionally added to the U.S. Constitution.
Uh, no, I'm not going there.
I should have done that. You're talking about that Amy, and I started singing Amy, what you gonna do? And now I got Amy. I got the song stuck in my head. That I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer without you. Longer without you. So, Paul, how did you solve your? Did that get solved on the previous stream?
Yeah,
after?
I switched computers.
Okay, so after the stream, you switch computers over.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so now you see it's almost full screen here.
Yeah.
The other computer's over there and it's full screen, but it's just, that size.
Hmm. I still think there's a solution. We just weren't getting there.
The solution is print out a sign. It says, quit touching stuff, put it on your computer, and we're good. Right, Paul?
Yep, that's Joe's solution.
Mhm.
Yep.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Donald, I got my flip.
Yeah, I heard. Let me see how it opens up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That is just so. And you say it flies like the Mini.
Yeah, it flies pretty good.
It looked like it was flying pretty good.
Yeah, I saw the video that you were showing a few minutes ago. Now, today, you don't have much of a wind there today, right?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
it's
it is.
real windy here.
It is windy? Like, how much?
25 mile an hour winds.
And it was flying in 25?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
It just does, I don't
Yeah,
like the looks of it.
It's online, Don. My first flight.
That was one you just showed a couple minutes
Yep.
ago on the stream, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I was fixing the Sloppy Joe when you were showing that.
You were fixing Sloppy Joe?
Yep.
What did you fix on him?
Preparing it. Cooked a hamburger and
Oh, the real Sloppy Joe. I thought you were talking about Joe.
oh no.
Joe, are you gonna order the flip?
No,
You oughta.
no.
It would be good.
I'm probably gonna order pizza at the end of the third period tonight and pick it up on the way home. Yeah. That's what I was gonna plan on doing anyway. I was gonna get pizza tonight. That way I have pizza tonight and I have pizza tomorrow.
Yeah, because you only eat about half of it, right?
What I'll get is 2 mediums. So I'll only eat about 3 pieces. Maybe
Oh,
maybe
okay.
2 of each. That'll technically give me all day tomorrow. Well, I feel like eating pizza twice.
Yeah, I get left instructions. I got it all put together. I left instructions with my daughter to stir it every 5-10 minutes. I'm afraid it's gonna come out a little grease with a little bit of grease on it. Come out a little bit like too sloppy. So I'll probably be pulling the grease off the top of it and adding some flour and making a little bit of roux with the grease off the top of it, and putting it back in to give it a little more meat so it stays on the buns. Or a little more, not meat, because meat's you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. A little more,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jody,
solidity.
no, that'd be too complicated for me to put the flip up and then do a ship and then no.
Yeah. Besides, you're not supposed to be flying 2 drones at once.
That's right.
But if you flew the Neo autonomously, how would that go?
Because you are
You're
still
not controlling 2 of them.
you're still the pilot in command. You cannot be
Pilot
the
in
pilot in command of 2 different drones at the same time. Now, if you had someone else there,
Yeah. I would just throwing in, I'm being the devil's advocate. I do agree with you that you can't fly two at one time, but technically speaking, you're not.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier about that drone. I said, yeah, it'd be a great little selfie drone for throwing in the buggy and just going. And Sean Geeks Fauna said that I wouldn't be chasing the buggy with it because it wouldn't be able to handle that kind of speed. It's like I wouldn't fly any drone chasing that buggy at speed because that's not safe. If someone else is driving, I might chase the buggy. But if I was driving the buggy, I'm not doing that. It's gonna be just like put the drone in the air and get a shot of me pulling in somewhere, or put the drone in the air
definitely.
and get a shot of me pulling out, like as if I'm pulling out, and then pull over and land immediately, and just get those little shots like that.
Totally agree on that comment. Yeah.
Or I would put it up and let it hover in one spot and drive by it and stop and do like a little maybe quarter mile shot of my shot of me driving.
Drive by B-roll. Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I was looking at it like
I would just trying to case
would I want to get one of those, or would I rather get a 360 cam?
Yeah, good point. Good point.
I'm leaning.
When I got there, the bridge was down. Usually when the bridge is down, there's a train coming. And Johnny said he got there about 10 minutes before me, and it was down when he got there. And then about 15 minutes later, they brought it back up. So I told him, I said, you were probably 5 minutes after the train. I think there's a train that passes there about 10:30.
Oh, I forgot. I need to make a new email. Oops. This week. This week. So where is my? I just realized I had something to do that I can use my last 15 minutes.
Well, so you're making sloppy joes for the family, but you go to lodge, is that what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and help cook burgers. We're doing burger night up there tonight, so I'm gonna go up and help cook them.
What time you gotta be there?
Yeah, I was gonna go up there around 5:15 or so, 5:30. I'm helping cook, so I'm not the only one up there. So if someone else is more responsible than me, then we're okay.
So you're not assigned to be there, you just want to go up and help out at the lodge?
I volunteered to help.
Okay.
Let's see, calendar. Today is 17th. I'll go back to the 13th. Grab that.
Oh, great, Dusty. Sounds great.
So the real question for the day is, how jealous are you guys over my giant whiteboard?
Oh, definitely. Makes me want to go buy one.
I don't think you're really jealous.
I don't usually, every time I've had a whiteboard, I've done it more landscape than portrait.
I have too. There's no room for this.
I know that, but what I'm saying is, I might think about doing portrait the next time I buy one. That looks like a really good idea. You've done it that way. Looks more, it just Looks like a really great idea doing it that way, even though you were forced into it.
I was forced into it, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
And sometimes the best ideas come from being forced.
this was
That didn't go over with my ex-wife.
I said some.
that. What else did I do today? Windows, I fixed that. That is
See, the big birds took off. The ducks, big swarm of them headed upbound.
And you go find them a place to hide for this weather coming in.
Yep.
I'm glad you like it, Paul.
yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I am. I think it's more of a novelty type of thing. Because of the way it looks, the change in it, I think it makes it a novelty type of item.
Yeah, and I still just don't like the look of that, but I think it might be something you get used to. I didn't like folding drones either when
Yeah, I didn't like the original Nevada when I first got it. I couldn't stand it. I like that one almost better. I like the look of that one better than Nevada. Nevada 2. Lance is in it. Nevada 2, the greatest drone ever.
This damn computer's acting up again.
No.
Time for me to go.
Okay. Back in 5.
If I don't see you in 5 minutes, I'll see you later on Arts. I'll be on Arts, but a couple minutes late.
Okay, what time's he on?
Might be 7.
Hey guys,
Hey, Lance.
Plans.
so you like your drone, Paul?
Can hardly hear you, buddy.
You're in Joe's wheelhouse now, huh?
What did he say, Joe?
I didn't hear. It got a little muffled.
You're in Joe's wheelhouse now. You don't like the drone.
He said you're in my wheelhouse. You like the drone.
Yeah, if you say you like it, you don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You don't
No.
like it?
Joe's getting ready to order the flip.
Yeah.
I'm not ordering it. I was flying my Mavic 3 out there, and I was talking to Johnny while I was flying. And I
Yeah.
was just flying. I knew about what I was looking for, and I was flying because I have in mind the cinematic shots I want and what I want.
Mm-hmm.
It looked pretty good. It came out pretty good. I got what I wanted. I'm surprised. And the music's gonna be perfect for it. It's gonna be slow and sweet.
Okay, just approved my first 68 pages of the yearbook.
What'd he say?
First
I
deadline.
can't.
we
You're
had.
you're muffled, Lance.
Hey, Lance, what are you using for a microphone? You're
My
all real
webcam.
muffled.
My webcam.
He don't have a dead cat on it. He got a sock on it.
What's the passcode? So I can join from my phone.
460992.
One more time.
I'll put it in. Have you got access to the chat?
I do. Yes.
Let me put it in the chat then. There you go.
Here's that. It was kind of crappy. I could have done a better job, but it's out, and I'll have to do another one next Friday. So I'll do better then. Spoken like every true slacker ever. I'm gonna turn it. It's crap, but I'll do better next time. Let's see here.
Bulky.
719.
Why?
Four. 730.
Okay, so I said I'm approving my first 68 pages of my yearbook.
You're going to have to remove yourself from the other one because you're echoing.
I did. I turned it completely down. I'll close it up. Okay.
Yeah.
I closed it up.
Okay, that's better. You were saying?
Oh, just a bit of so my deadline dates are, I'm a real stressed teacher. My students will agree. And we had our first deadline for our yearbook. First 68 pages had to be completed, so we had to go through them with a fine tooth comb. But we're good. We are good. I can go home and drink now, and I don't drink.
Yeah, but it's pizza night.
Yep.
So
I-
make pizza.
It is pizza night, right, Dominic?
Yep.
You know, Lance, I drove by the liquor store earlier today. When I was getting that whiteboard, and I thought, I could stop here and I can get some peanut butter whiskey. But the very idea that I thought, hey, I can stop and get some peanut butter whiskey for the weekend, made me think, is that me talking or is that an addiction talking? So I drove past just to make sure. And so tomorrow, when I prove to myself that it wasn't an addiction, I'll go get some peanut butter whiskey.
There you go. Okay, one, want to double
You gonna
check.
get
make
me a
sure-
box of red wine tomorrow. I'm gonna get that, so I'll be ready for next week with the cold weather. Yeah, I passed 4 gas stations today. They had lines like of people getting gas. It's too early to get gas. Don't get it now. You still gotta drive till Tuesday.
Oh, because you guys are getting weather coming in.
Oh, they're saying 4 inches of snow.
See, we're getting temperatures dropping, but they're not calling for any precipitation. Luckily. Well, kind of luckily. I'd kind of like to see some, but I'd rather
They're
have
saying definitely
cold-
now.
I would rather have a warm snow, like around 28, 30 degrees, than have the 9-degree temperatures without it. Okay, well, I think I'm going to sign off here, go up and do what doctoring needs to be done on my sloppy joes, and then head to the lodge. I'll be listening, so don't talk about me when I'm gone.
Okay. Don.
Yep. No one.
Later, Donald. Now I'm gonna be heading out in about a minute too.
Oh, okay. If you're gonna,
Joe's got places to go and people to see.
yeah, I know. Well, if you're gonna go, enjoy.
How well you on? Yeah, get away. You on for a little bit this morning, right?
Was that?
You said you on for a little bit this morning?
No, I watched. No, I actually went back and watched it this morning.
Okay.
That's what I said. I watched about the
Wait.
first hour and a half while I was having breakfast and yeah, just doing some morning chores.
I'm gonna show you a picture. I took of this freshman girl. She's the smallest person on the team, right?
Yeah.
And she made one of the biggest plays. Man, the freaking thing. one of the biggest plays. Look at her.
Yeah. I can understand the smallest player doing the biggest.
Boy, the other girls look
play
like
here, I
about
tell
twice
ya.
her size.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
came up. She's about the underarms. But I'm amazed at that shot that I took because of how far she's in the air. And what gets me, that would be a candidate for a picture of the year shot, right? If they had a couple more little details in it, but it will never be because it didn't get published. And it won't get published because they're not publishing the game. Now they may, if something happens where they want to use her during the year for like a feature, I'll send it to them. That's the one they'll get, you know? So, but I will see y'all in the morning.
Okay,
Yep.
Joe.
It's gonna take me a few minutes to get out of here and run people on the back. So, Be careful with that drone there, Paul.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
will.
What's the best thing you like about it so far, Paul?
It's pretty easy to use. It's
Yeah.
windier than hell, but it was fairly stable. Did you see my
Your video from inside the house to outside. Yeah, I did.
yes, yes.
You were, those wires were, that was a tight flying spot for sure.
Yeah, it is.
And of course, did I learn from the last time my phone died and grabbed a cable? No.
You got to carry cables with you everywhere you go.
I know. And I have them at work, and normally I plug my phone in, but again, I was so harried today because of my due date that I didn't think about plugging my phone in. So if I die, you know what?
Yeah, I've got every cable. You've got to have backups too. You got to have, you know, the second set of cables.
Yeah. I've got to go to Walmart, pick up some dough for my daughter.
Back in a sec.
And our pizza doughs should be ready when I get home. Are you buying your pizza, Dominic, or are you making it? Did I lose you guys?
Nope. You're here with us.
Okay. So Dominic, are you making your pizza or are you buying it? I did lose you guys.
No, we can hear you.
Dominic's just ignoring me.
Sorry about that. I just heard a big bang outside and just wanted to go and check.
Looking over at the Sonic Drive-In. I've never been to a Sonic before, and I want to see how they serve. Because they, you know, it's kind of a drive-in style, you know, drive. But I can't tell; it's too far away. And now I'm moving, so I better not be looking.
Are you headed home, or you going to the store?
Well, I'm headed home, but I've got to stop. You got to stop at Walmart. Maybe I'll run into TJ.
Yeah.
No, he's still on the cruise, I think.
Yeah, but I think he comes home to work. His wife makes him come home.
Ah.
So have you tried any of the different modes on the drone
No,
yet?
I'm not a mode person, and I don't do the settings things. I just fly in auto.
Okay.
Because I'm not that skilled.
Well, you're pretty darn skilled getting through all those cables and not hitting anything.
Yeah. Well, flying is one thing, but it's all the different settings and stuff. I haven't got when it gets And then when it gets dark and I want to fly, I just go down and spin it up from like 0.3 to 7, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And
I
is
know
the,
the next day when I go out to fly, it's all white when I turn it on and I have to scroll it back.
Okay. Is the SD card easy to get in and out?
Yep.
Good. And how about folding the arms down? Is that easy?
Yes, it is. You just fold right down.
And is it nice and compact?
Yep.
Feel sturdy?
Yes.
Good.
It's a hell of a piece. You ought to have one.
I'm gonna wait for Joe to send me his. Yeah, I paid $3.29 for gas at Costco yesterday.
Wow.
$3.99 here at the Shell station,
Interesting.
which is, you know, it's always more expensive in town. Costco gives a good deal.
And that's a gallon, not a liter.
Yeah, that's a gallon.
So it's about $1 or so a liter.
Yeah, we're one of the more expensive states in the lower 48 that for gas.
We're
Hawaii.
$1.70.
Is that a liter or a gallon?
One liter.
$1.70. What is it? How many gallons is that?
1 liter. I'll have to check that out.
It's got to be about a half a gallon, huh?
Probably, yeah. One.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is like 2.3 liters to a gallon.
And $1.70. What is your currency compared to ours? Is that
Shit.
not the same?
It's probably about $1. No, it's 62 cents Australian. So that means that it's shit. Point.
Yeah, but you probably buy a
1/5 of a
candy bar
gallon.
Be what? Dominic, what'd you say?
1 liter is 1/5 of a gallon.
Okay.
That's about 4 or so liters. So 4 liters of petrol is going to set me back about nearly $7 Australian.
Okay.
And an Australian dollar is only worth 60 cents US?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Let me do the calculations.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna run in.
Okay.
Back in about 5 minutes.
I think it's gonna be a quick night tonight, Lance.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're down to 7 people watching.
Or maybe just wait for Lance to come back, or just.
I think maybe we'll just
I'll
call. What do you think, Dominic?
It's up to you if you want to call it. I'm happy.
Okay, I'm gonna call it.
Okay then.
Everybody have a great evening. We'll see all of you in the morning. Take care. Mark. Dominic.
Bye bye all.
We'll see you.
And
Bye, all.
remember,